name is Rick Utzler with AirgunWeb and AirgunWebTV.
And I'm Cecil Bays, the Airgun Scout.
And today we're going to take a look at the Hatsan Hercules. We're doing a full review. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Okay, Cecil, is this your new favorite gun?
I believe it's my new favorite gun. I honestly do. I mean, it's got shot count and it's got power. I mean, you know, it's pushing a 30 cal pellet at 100 foot-pounds of energy. Yeah. I mean, and you're
not
getting,
just once too.
No.
It's not like you get one shot and then it's boom, 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 boom.
No, it's pushing 30 shots at least at 90 to 100 foot-pounds of energy.
It's got a really decent curve.
Exactly, it's real gradual.
Yeah, and that's thanks to this design that Hatsan introduced, at least in their rifles this last year, which is the dual front and rear tanks. These are 500cc tanks. You got 1,000 cc's of air. Definitely. Sitting on this gun, where most cylinders, I think their typical cylinder may be 180 or 235, something in that range, maybe 255. Yep. This is 1,000 cc's of air. So that's why you're getting that massive shot count in this gun. It's very, very versatile. Let's talk about some of the features here just in general. So we've talked about the two big honking tanks. It is suppressed.
Yes, it has a quiet energy technology.
So from the smallest caliber to the largest caliber, you do have a suppressed barrel. And believe it or not, we've been out hunting prairie dogs with this thing. And if you're 30, 40 yards away, you really don't hear the thing. I mean, you really don't hear it. Up close, it may seem a little loud, but if you're in the field, this is very quiet. A lot of your big bore guns are not suppressed.
Exactly. This one here, we were getting quite a few follow-up shots on the prairie dogs. Yeah. Like I was shooting at 3 of them, hit 2 of them before the third one even noticed what was going on. I mean,
you were what? How many yards away on those?
That wasn't even 75 yards away.
Okay, there you go. You've got your front rail up here for mounting your bipod or your other accessories. It is heavy.
Yeah, it's 14 pounds, but you know, you kind of get used to it. I mean, the advantages that it gives makes it worth that extra weight, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Am I going to carry this around squirrel season? Probably not.
Maybe not. But anyway, I love the gun. You know, I've shot it a little bit, not as much as you have, and you've gotten really proficient with it, with both target shooting, you know, bench shooting, and also hunting, which we've got a good bit of hunting to show you guys with this rifle. All right, so stay with us. We're gonna shoot out at 50 yards. We'll just sight it in before we hit the prairie.
Yeah, just verify our zero. That's a good thing to do whenever we traveled a couple 100 miles to get here. So whenever you get there, just verify your zero on your guns just to make sure you're gonna make nice, safe, humane kills.
There you go.
So.
All right, Cecil, so are you ready to make these shots?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, you know what? Before you do that, now most PCPs you fill to 200 bar, but we're seeing more and more that fill greater than that. What do you fill this one to?
This one here fills up to 250 bar. Okay. So you definitely want a 4,500 PSI tank.
Very
You're not
important.
going to fill it. You're not going to fill it all the way up with a 3,000 PSI.
You can still use it.
Yeah, you can still get 20 good shots out of it at 200 bar. Yeah. But to get the full potential out of this, you want that full 250 bar fill.
All right, and shot count. Now this is a 30 cal, and it's magazine, obviously. How many shots per magazine?
You have 10 shots per magazine. Okay. 10 pellets, and then it comes with 2 magazines.
Perfect.
So that's 20 shots, and you can get 4 magazines out of this on a fill. So
yeah, that's, a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot in 30 cal, and especially with the consistency that it has. Another nice feature is it comes with 2 separate cheek pieces right here. The cheek riser, you can change that to raise it up a little bit for you if you need to. That was one feature that I really liked, and it's nice, and it's a rubberized soft cheek piece. I really like that.
All right, so I'm ranging you right now, and we're between 50 and 51-ish yards.
Okay, so we should be right on.
Yep.
I think the bullseye's gone.
I think that'll work. Well, Cecil, I think that table's not the most stable. But,
no, it's not. But and that's one other thing is with all the 250 bar in these tanks, you got to have that really strong hammer spring.
Yep.
And to hold that back safely, the trigger does have a bit of a pull to it. So
it takes a little practice.
It takes a little practice. It's not one of those finesse guns so much. It's more of a grip it and rip it, but you get used to it and you can drill out the bullseye just like that.
That's awesome. All right, Cecil. Now, one of the things that I have people talk to me about is that they don't understand the size of the groups on the camera because we blow it up so people can see it.
Exactly. It's kind of hard to tell.
Hard to tell what exactly that is. Now, I know you shanked your first shot, didn't you?
I did. I shanked the first.
That was that trigger pull you were talking about.
Yep.
Now, let's take a look at the other ones, okay? That's a quarter.
Exactly.
50 yards.
Yeah, well,
That's a quarter.
that's the pellet.
So
I mean,
when you put those together, that's effectively what you're looking at.
exactly.
So all in all, you know, all right, so you had a little pull in that first shot, but look at the other 4 shots. I mean, that's 50, just over 50-yard accuracy. That is something else. I got to tell you, that's something to write home about. That's pretty cool. Man, that's some great shooting. Let's go have some fun with this gun. What do you think?
Oh heck yeah! I hear some prairie dogs calling for.
Yep.
Take care of them.
There we go. Let's go, guys.
All right, so we got the Hatsan Hercules, and we're going to set up in a spot we had some success with the other day, and see what we can't. Just sit down, be quiet, and see what'll pop up, and we can shoot. We even got a couple of pronghorn antelope just sitting there watching us, which is kind of cool. We should be able to have some pop up right out in here in this little spot right here. I think it'll work out pretty good. This berm right here goes up over cattle pond right here. There's water in it. This prairie dogs are just loving this berm because it's nice soft dirt that's been dug up, and they've got holes running all through it. Well, we just saw a couple of big fat ones on the other side of this berm, on the other side of the cattle pond. So we're going to go ahead and just work our way up this side of this berm, and then see if we can't sneak up on them and get a good ambush and a nice close shot. So let's go ahead and see if we can get up there without spooking them.
right, Cecil, so there's just one more thing we got to do before we can officially wrap up this review.
Yes, we got to do the AirgunWebTV airgun rating.
And let's get started with that. So first thing is performance. Does it meet the manufacturer's performance claim?
It hits the velocity, it hits the shot count. It doesn't go exceed what they say it's going to do, but it's definitely right there where they say it's going to be.
I think it's a solid 9.
Yep.
I mean, it does
pretty much a 9.
It does a great job at that. Next thing is accuracy. Where are you on the accuracy side of things?
10.
Yeah. Yeah, if it had 11, we'd go 11.
Yeah, we cranked that to 11.
Look, when a gun can shoot routinely under an inch at 50 yards, can group at 100 yards, and can routinely be consistently accurate at 150 yards.
Yes.
Yeah, there's not a lot of air guns that can do that. 10, definitely awesome, awesome gun. Let's talk about shootability. For me, I think there are a few things. I haven't shot it as much as you, but for me, as I look at it and what I have shot it, there are a few things I'll just point out that may give it a little bit of a ding on the shootability. It's heavy.
Yes.
The action is stiff, and you have to be deliberate with it. That's the word you like to use. And the trigger can be a little bit tough to get used to. Now, there are reasons for all of that.
Yes.
So it's not like they could have done it differently. I mean, maybe, but it's got a heavy hammer spring. It's a heavy gun. There's got 2 dual bottles. All of those things are going to be inherently part of a gun like this.
Yes.
But it does mean that it's a little bit more difficult. It's not buttery smooth.
Exactly.
Okay, and so for that, I'm going to give it an 8 on the shootability.
I can agree with that. It's definitely a beast.
Yeah.
But, you know, beasts have a little bit of rough edges.
There you go. Last thing is going to be value. Now, we're talking dual bottle, high shot count, large caliber. Yeah, this is valued for days on this gun.
The nearest thing to this is probably close to $1,000 more.
Yeah, and so for that reason, a solid 9 on the value, I think. Yes. It's really, really a great gun there. You put all that together and you get a solid 9 for our review score. And I think that really speaks a lot for what this gun can deliver to the airgunning public. It's a great piece.
Yes, it is a great piece. And now with Hatsan's got their own 30 cal pellets to go with the 30 cal Hercules. I mean, it's a great package.
Well, I guess that's it for now, Cecil.
I believe it is.
My name is Rick User with AirgunWeb and AirgunWebTV.
And I'm Cecil Bays, the Airgun Scout.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching our special feature on the Hatsan Hercules. Stay tuned as we get back to our regular season, where we're going to be looking at some great new brake barrels from Gammo USA.